at the home of everything, Frederick, 401 North Market Street in downtown with some great guests. I've got Eric and Jeanne Rhodes. Now, you are a part of our Frederick community, having been a former principal for Lincoln Elementary for a long time. How long were you there?
I was there for 8 years.
8 years.
Yes.
I think I met you your first or second year you were there.
Yes.
You were riding a unicycle at the time, and I can't remember why I was there, maybe for the radio station or something like that. I just learned not too long ago you are the organizers for the high wheel race here in Frederick.
That is correct.
Which is such a cool thing for us to have because currently it is the only one in the country. But your fascination with riding took you overseas.
Correct.
And you brought this event back to us.
Correct.
Well, you're amazing. That is awesome. It really is. Because I know what it takes to put on any event. You're a great team doing this. What has this been like for you? Because this is how many years now? 11
This will be our 11th race this year.
Wow.
So we, when we were inspired by the race in Manchester, England in 2010, we thought, why don't we have something like this in the United States? And just knowing the historic aspects of Frederick, the buildings being built in the 1880s or less, and these bicycles being from the 1880s, it was a perfect marriage. So
so I have to admit, sadly, I think last year or the year before was the first time I'd ever kind of been start to finish. Like I always knew it was happening, always caught kind of a glimpse, but never did like the City Hall thing. Did that last year. So fun.
Good.
Fun. Got to see the historical stuff, which is really cool for people.
It is.
Right in front of Brewers Alley, you guys kind of do this parade of bikes over the years, which is amazing. And then these poor people in the heat of our day ride furiously around a few blocks to compete and win. It's really, really cool.
We try to find the hottest day of the year, and I think we've nailed it. I think we've nailed it about every year. So it works out great like that way. Yes.
I know. And I see, and I see, everybody who's riding. Actually, we had one of the riders come in the shop not too long ago, and I say, it just looks uncomfortable, terribly uncomfortable.
It is.
And so hot. And then some people are in full costuming gear, like the heavy things and all that. Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. So you are the number one, not only supporter, but the person behind the scenes making him look so good.
That's right.
Not only in
always
life,
need somebody
but in
like that
as well, which is always great. Always great. What has this meant as far as the two of you doing this together for 11 years and kind of just growing this into what it's become?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of...
I'll be curious how you respond to this.
I mean, the relationship has ebbed and flowed with our love-hate relationship of just the whole planning experience. I mean, imagine planning like a wedding every single year, right? I mean, in some cases it gets a little easier.
Yeah, sometimes.
In some cases, like, why do we keep doing this again?
Right.
Because again, we both work full time. This is just like on the side, so it takes a lot. It takes a lot out of us. Now I know what it's like to work with him.
I was just gonna say,
it's a whole different.
Have you guys been married?
Since 2004.
Okay, so
21
your
years.
Marriage has survived the 11 seasons of this race, which is awesome. That's a huge testament to both of you, actually. I don't think I could do this with my husband for 11 years. So that's really great.
It was nice that we took a break during COVID.
Right.
We took actually a 3-year break.
Right.
Just because I don't think crowds were ready to come back on the streets in big, masses like that. So
but now they're back.
They are back.
And it's big. Do you guys have any idea what the attendance is or the guesstimation at all?
So people ask us that a lot. If you could just walk around the course on Saturday and just count everyone,
I will.
that'd be really helpful.
I do what I do for mine, and you do the guestimation. You take that one little block, and you count them, and then you
I love
times
that.
It by
Let us know. I know in talking with Downtown Partnerships, who runs the lawn party in City Hall, they have I want to say over 2,000 plus people attend that alone. Yeah. And so our guesstimate is around 8,000 to 10,000 people.
For sure. I think that is a very accurate statement. And it is people celebrating kind of this historical charm. And it's fun and it's quirky. The bikes. Let me just ask you, having ridden in one of these, you don't ride anymore, do you?
Just leisurely, not competitively.
You don't race.
Yeah.
What is it like? And explain to everybody how many times they ride around. And I know they're heats. And what are the different heats and how does all that work?
Sure. I mean, riding the bike is a little odd because you're pedaling on the same thing that you're steering, right? But pedaling is typically separate from the steer. And so if you have strong pedal strokes on the left side or right side, your handlebars will go like this because you're pedaling hard on one side. And so it forces you to kind of balance out your pedal stroke. There aren't brakes, and so you have to anticipate things. But even though it sounds like such a dangerous bike, and even though it didn't last long, in the scheme of the evolution of the bicycle, is that I feel more safe riding around Frederick on that bike than my regular bicycle.
Oh wow! Well,
I think
you're 18 feet higher. That's why.
I think people are more aware. I think people they think it's novel, and when they say the Maryland law of 3 feet, I mean you get 3 feet. And I think people are very respectful and cordial, and so I actually feel safer on the streets. All
right, so on this Saturday, everything kicks off at noon.
Right, the final race starts at 2 o'clock.
Okay. Yes. So noon to 2, and then there are awards and things like that happen.
Yes, we have different categories. We recognize the top overall, the top female category. We actually are adding a couple other categories this year to recognize people above 50, and we actually have people above 60.
Whoa!
So the span of the field of racers is pretty broad, so we want to recognize that.
And they're tested on, or they awarded on speed around as well?
Laps.
Oh, the number of laps in a specific time period.
Correct. So
I did not know that.
Yes.
The qualifying heat is 20 minutes long.
Okay.
And then the final race, we take about half of the racers that do well in that and bring them to the final race, and that is 30 minutes long. When we first started this event back in 2012, it was an hour long, and that was it. And we stopped doing that because it was like medieval torture for people to be in like 100-degree heat.
The 20 minutes alone looks like it is. People barely make it.
Yes.
And we've become more efficient with that because it is a lap counter. I think back, and we were just talking about this recently, about how we've evolved from our first race in 2012 to now. When we started out, we were using audio through my dad's guitar amp.
I love it.
And that has since we've partnered with the Audio Video Group, who provides great sound. We had 20 lap counters.
Yeah, each person
people had clipboards. It was all manual, and now we have sensors on their jerseys so it's really evolved in that aspect.
Using technology for good.
We've moved into the 2000s just because the bikes are from the 1800s. Doesn't mean we have to be.
That's right.
What is looking back? And I know as an event planner, this is a tough question, but what is the most fun part of the day? Probably the finish, but for you, watching people enjoy this event that you guys have really helped grow here in Frederick or brought to Frederick.
I mean, I think for me, it's just kind of taking a walk around the course and seeing how many people are out coming to this event, of all walks of life, right? And it's just a great crowd, and they're motivated. They have their cowbells, and they're cheering the people on, and it's just the vibe you get on the street that day.
It's a great vibe. That day is a great vibe, I have to say, for sure.
And, when we first started, a lot of people, even the city, when we were going through this, they just didn't have any idea what this would be, what it would look like, how it would evolve. And so, we used to work so hard on trying to get the word out, posters, business cards, all these things. And so now, when you ride your bike through Baker Park or something like that, people will be like, see you July 12th. And so it's just, awesome. It is cool to see the city and the community really embrace it. Yeah. I just had a coworker today tell me, I was going to go out with my husband on Saturday. And I had a babysitter, and she canceled last minute because of the high wheel race. She's like, thanks a lot. Now, is
it always the same time of year every year? Because I thought for some reason it was in August one time.
We used to do it in August in conjunction with the Tour de Frederick.
Right.
And then we try to distribute the activities and events that happen over Frederick.
Gotcha.
And so we had picked, and then also it was kind of candidly, it was always toward the end of August, and then you'd spend your whole summer preparing for it. Yeah. And so for us, it's kind of nice to be like midsummer.
And you still
we've done it, and we still have some summer left. So honestly.
Well, look, we absolutely love the fact you brought this to Frederick. We thank you. As part of the community, it does make us stand out in the best possible way. We can't wait. Do you have any dibs on who might be the winner or who's the top line people?
We have over the years, another reason why Jeanne was saying about these categories, we have some very elite racers that have come out. And that's exciting to see that level of performance. But then also, there are people that also need to be recognized. And I think that's the reason why we're doing things a little different. I think one of the parts I'm most excited about, and this is kind of amping things up a little bit, is that Cheryl Kennedy, who has won 10 of the 11 female races over the years. We have 10 female racers this year, which is the biggest female field we've ever had. And within that field, there are some people that may give Cheryl a run for her money. And so, there's a race, but there's races within the race. Yeah, and so that's always nice to observe too. So
really great. And your racers come from all over, right? They're from everywhere.
Yeah, all over the U.S. And then we have a few that are from outside the country.
That's amazing. Well, we thank you guys so much. Come on down to the High Wheel Race downtown Frederick. You can set up in front of City Hall at noon on July 12th and hang out there for the day. It's kind of shaded there, really nice if it's a hot day, or you want to be right in front of Brewers Alley where everything kind of starts and finishes. It's a great spot as well. Thank you guys.
Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you having us and supporting. So thank you.
Good to see you.